this module, we will summarise the third-party rights in registered and unregistered land, both legal and equitable. On the following screens, we will go through legal and equitable interests, where they are registered, and when they will bind third parties in the cases of unregistered and registered land. So, the first is a legal easement. In the case of unregistered land, it is not registered and will bind third parties because it exists in rem, which means that it binds everyone regardless of whether they have notice of it. A legal easement in registered land is registered at Her Majesty's Land Registry, or HMLR. It will bind third parties as an express grant, but a burden must be noted on the charges register of the servient title to bind a third party, and the benefit must be noted on the property register of the dominant title to be enforceable. As an implied or presumed grant, the easement will be automatically an overriding interest if it exists before the first registration, but it can be registered against dominant and servient titles, as already noted. If created after first registration, a legal easement is only an overriding interest if the purchaser has actual knowledge of the easement, or the easement is obvious on reasonably careful inspection. It can also be registered against dominant and servient titles.